What's going on? Matt Savoca here from Awesemo.com, bringing you my top 3 plays in the Eastern Conference Finals for Tuesday, May 17th, 2022. We got a 2-day special for you with our prize picks videos over on Awesemo.com. We're going to be focusing on the Eastern Conference today, the Western Conference tomorrow, especially as our projections and our sims get closer to tip-off. They get better and better. And remember, prize picks is the best place to play daily prop-based contests throughout the NBA playoffs. Let's get into the action. As we start to dig into the Eastern Conference Finals, the first player prop that sticks out to me is Jimmy Butler over 6.5 rebounds. Obviously, the extra rest for the Heat in general looks like a positive for them. The Celtics played excellently in that Game 7 victory, but boy, is it a quick turnaround to this game on Tuesday. And if you look at the series that just passed for Butler, he was at 27 points, 5.5 assists, but most importantly, 7.3 rebounds per game, over in 67% of the games in the series. And if you look at the playoffs, it's pretty much the same thing. He hit the over on this 6.5 line in 55% of his starts. And really, it's just about extra minutes here. He's at 37.5 minutes per game, compared to that to 34 during the regular season, where he hit the over on this line in just 38% of his starts. Boston, obviously really good all around. Number 2 among playoff teams in net rating and defensive rating. But Jimmy Butler has averaged 0.2 rebounds per minute. Just add on the projected minutes of about 37, and he smashes the over on this 6.5 line. That's good enough for number 3. My second play over on prize picks for the Eastern Conference Finals Game 1, Jaylen Brown under 22.5 points. You just look at the season stats. Brown was at 23.4 points per game in 34 minutes of playing time. He hit the over in 54% of his games. But then in the playoffs, things started to get a little bit different. He's at 22.2 points, so basically right at this prop line. Hit the over in only 45% of his games. But if you look a little closer, he had just 16.5 field goal attempts per game compared to 18 during the regular season. Then in the last series against Milwaukee, he got down to 22 points per game. Again, the same amount of minutes, but even less in terms of field goal attempts. He's taking more threes and less overall shots. I'm not into the points bet here. Actually, over on 1.5 three-pointers made would be great, but it's sitting at 2.0 right now. That makes the line razor thin. That means the under on 22.5 points, something he's failed to do in over half the games in the playoffs. That's my second bet over on PrizePicks. Now, before I reveal my final play, my number 1 play over on PrizePicks for the Eastern Conference Finals Game 1, just want to remind you guys, go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell too so that you always know when we're going live. You guys know what to do. And if you could give me, Matt Savoca, a follow on Twitter at Draftaholic, that would be much appreciated as well. Also want to give a huge shout out to our presenting sponsor, PrizePicks. You see them on the screen there. They are offering the best place to play daily prop-based contest, and make sure to use promo code Awesemo when you sign up to get up to a $100 first match deposit bonus. There are truly so many ways to play over there. You can mix and match sports and make cross-sport entries, and a 3-player flex play. All you need is 2 out of 3 right, and you get 1.25x your money. Get all 3 right, now it's 2.25x your money. Play all 3 in a power play, get all 3 right, now we're talking 5x your entry fee. Easy as that. Download it on the App Store or Google Play, or play over on prizepicks.com. Okay guys, let's get into my number 1 play for the Eastern Conference Finals, Game 1. And my number 1 play for the Eastern Conference Finals, Bam Adebayo over 16.5 points. Yes, you look at the playoff stats, and it's kind of been all over the place from a point standpoint for Bam. 15.4 points is his average, over in just 42% of his games. But then in the series against the 76ers, even in a low-scoring series overall, you saw him hit the over on 50% of his games, 16.5 points. And when he was hitting the over, he was well over 20 points. That's what I like to see. Then just base it on the base rates of the stats from the season. He's at 18.2 points per game over the course of the year. He hit the over in 59% of his games this season. I think he's going to get back to that scoring level against a tough Boston team. Yes, they're second in defensive rating and net rating among all playoff teams, but when we project him for about 32, 33 minutes here, I think we could easily see the over 20 points here for a good day from Bam. He's my number 1 play on PrizePicks for this Eastern Conference Finals Game 1. And that is going to do it for my top 3 plays in the East for Game 1 of the Finals, I should say. To recap, Jimmy Butler over 6.5 rebounds, Jaylen Brown under 22.5 points, and Bam Adebayo over 16.5 points. Remember to use promo code Awesemo when you sign up at PrizePicks to get up to a $100 first match deposit bonus so you can start playing daily prop-based contests and win today. And check out Awesemo.com with the PrizePicks tools that will help you take down big prizes as well. We will be back tomorrow, of course, with our breakdown of the Western Conference Finals and check in on our simulation, see how these bets are doing as well. Until next time, I'm Matt Savoca from Awesemo.com. We'll see you guys later.